pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let the minutes show that recording secretary, executive assistant Laurie Marsh is present, as is Chief Canfield. Roll call for the commission, Commissioner Mello.
Yep.
And Commissioner Whittam is here. Commissioner Davis is out on leave for a while, unfortunately. We have a quorum, so we will proceed with the agenda. Personnel matters, commendations and awards,
Nothing.
resignation and retirement.
We did have two resignations. One was Officer Bennett Morrill. He was fairly new to us. He was in the in-house program. He had not gone to the academy yet. He decided that police work was not for him, so he resigned, as well as our animal control officer, Megan Abbott. She was an incredible loss. She was doing a really good job, but unfortunately, as much as she loved the job, there were aspects of it that she didn't like, and she sought to go back to her previous job. We have since conducted interviews. I think we had over 30 applicants, and they're in the process of making final selections for that.
Promotions and classification changes.
Nothing?
Command staff reports. Support division, Chief Canfield.
So the sport division's been busy with end-of-year budget wrap-ups. I'm not sure exactly where our end-of-year numbers will fall, but I think we're going to be over $100,000 under, so that's good news. They've been working on, they spend a lot of the month doing Motorcycle Week prep, including all the camera setups and radar signs, light towers, the food service up in the Weirs for the vet's home. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to make that happen, and certainly Lieutenant Hubbard and Captain Grayton have been very busy doing that. And that's it for support.
Operations division, Chief Canfield.
So again, on their front, they were busy throughout the month with Motorcycle Week preparation, including the breakfast meeting with all of our agency partners, and create an operational plan for Motorcycle Week. We have two candidates that are starting the in-house program on July 7th. We had a third, however, his start date has been delayed because he's having trouble selling his house in Arizona. So we'll be starting two new officers on July 7th, and we'll get them before you, hopefully, that commission meeting following. They've been busy creating the in-house program for that. If you remember, that's a 6-week program that we do in-house, which takes a fair amount of work to find the instructors, schedule the instructors, and get that curriculum lined up. Wake the Lake was another big event that they had to create operational plans and staff. And then there was one officer who attended the 2-week accident reconstruction school during the month.
How many positions do you still have open, Chief?
We have 2, as long as the person from Arizona is able to start. So we had 5, we'll be hiring 2, so that'll leave 3 open, but we have 1 candidate, so we'll be down to 2.
Commission action. You received the minutes of the previous meeting. I'll entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes.
I will second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The motion passes unanimously, and the meeting minutes of May 14th are accepted as distributed. Review of monthly activity reports. The monthly highlights, Chief Canfield.
So for the month of May, we responded to a total of 2,573 calls for service. That was up 9.91% for the month. We conducted a total of 234 park walk and talks, 488 extra patrol requests, conducted 13 community policing events, investigated 377 criminal offenses, clearing a total of 227 of those cases, and 129 by physical custody arrests. We took 30 people into protective custody for intoxication. Responded to a total of 26 domestic disturbance calls, 69 other disturbances, 8 suicidal subjects, and investigated 8 violation restraining orders. Our victim services unit volunteers volunteered 8 hours for the month.
What impact did Motorcycle Week have on these,
Those are the May stats, so,
the main stats?
yeah, so they didn't affect those at all.
Okay.
We'll get those next month.
Investigative unit statistics, Chief Canfield?
So for the month of May, they were assigned 5 new cases, conducted 9 follow-up on other cases, made 1 felony arrest, initiated 2 felony charges, 1 misdemeanor arrest, conducted 6 search warrants, clearing 2 cases exceptionally. They conducted 18 sex offender registrations, investigated 1 computer cyber-related tip, conducted 5 cell phone extractions, 5 background investigations, 5 drug intel sheets. They covered 24 hours of patrol shifts to help out downstairs, 92 training hours, which resulted in not only their firearms training, but also instructor time. Did 5 hours of community presentations, 56 body-worn camera redactions.
Moving on to budget printouts.
Our budget as of May 11th, we're at 88.46% of the way through the year, and it looks on track to come under budget for the year.
Right on track then. And
Yes, sir.
good. Traffic statistics?
For the month of May, we issued a total of 19 parking tickets, investigated 45 motor vehicle accidents, 9 of which were with injury, and we made a total of 575 motor vehicle stops or written warnings, 47 summonses, for a total of 642 motor vehicle stops.
Questions? Hearing none, moving on to the monthly fleet report. Chief Canfield.
I have nothing on the fleet report unless you have specific questions. Our cars that we got last year have been online for the last several months. As the budget is finalized for the July 1st fiscal year, we'll know how many cars we get, and we'll be looking to order those right away.
What impact do you think the new governmental regulations will have on?
I don't know. I hope it doesn't slow down acquiring them, but we'll see.
Okay, correspondence to and from the department. Chief Canfield.
We get a nice thank you letter from signed by the dog walkers of Ahern Park. They were happy that we were able to help out with the Lawrence, Mass. High school senior skip day. Typically this takes place at Ahern State Park and can be quite hectic, so we were able to help out with that to kind of prevent it, although it was a rainy day, so that helped us a lot too. I received a nice email from Nick Raymond, who was a patrol sergeant in Plymouth, who was working on a case and reached out to our department for help. He sent a very nice thank you letter to Officer John Mercurio for his assistance and expertise. That was nice to receive. And then we got a tip 411 thank you, thanking us for being very kind for help in policing Rotary Park. So that was nice to see as well.
Does the city have any regulations regarding the use of Ahern Park? I know it's the state, but are there, I mean, like, limiting the number of, if you're having a group affair, limiting the number of people that can be there?
Don't think there is. I don't think there is. But certainly they can't drink in public, you know, that,
Yeah.
the loud noise, that kind of stuff can be enforced.
Okay. Moving on to Chief's report. Chief Canfield.
So Spider Tech results for the month, we sent a total of, it was up 12.3%. We sent a total of 1,505 text messages, and a total of, our survey completion rate was at 24.5%, which was up 1.8%. I assume that's because of the increase in calls for service this time of year and certainly out-of-town visitors. But we continue to use that program, and I think it's very well received. We've had 2 year-to-date overdoses, no fatal overdoses. And then Motorcycle Week, I would claim that as successful. We had a total of 65 custodial arrests, which was up from 46 last year. We took 15 people into protective custody, which was down by 1. Last year we took 16 people into custody. However, we made 8 DWI arrests as compared to 4 last year. We arrested 2 people for disobeying an officer, 3 for resisting arrest, 2 for reckless operation, 5 for possession of drugs, 3 for criminal mischief, 8 for criminal trespass, 1 for habitual offender, 2 for disorderly conduct, 3 second for degree assaults, 6 for simple assault, 5 for simple assault domestic violence related, 3 for violation of protective order, 9 for arrest on warrants. We responded to a total of 35 motor vehicle crashes, which was up significantly from 19 as compared to last year. And we made a total of 386 motor vehicle stops, which was again up from last year, where we made a total of 239. We issued 50 summonses as compared to 31 the previous year. And we wrote a total of 120 plus written warnings, which was down slightly from 166. And that is all I have.
Moving on to old business.
Nothing?
New business.
Nothing?
Other business.
Nothing?
Citizen comments. Nothing. Confirmation of the next meeting date. I am, pardon me,
Right now, it's tentatively scheduled for July 6th.
16th. I'm gone 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. And not knowing whether Commissioner Davis will be here. The options are to probably not postpone the meeting, but, I mean, postpone it as opposed to canceling it.
Would the following week work?
Yeah,
When you going? 14th to when?
14th to the 17th, back, be
23rd.
back on the 18th, so.
18th?
23rd or 24th?
Either one,
July 23rd or 24th,
sure.
See if the
if the room's available?
room is available. Hold on a second. Third and 24th are available.
So you're going from 14th here to here? Whole week?
Actually, the 15th and 17th, but I'll be back those, yeah. Yeah.
Does the 24th work?
Sure,
What time, 1, 2?
whatever,
Keep it at 1? Does that work?
1 o'clock, good.
Oh, good.
So the 24th, 1 o'clock. And we have a need for non-public.
We do.
make a motion, we go into non-public, in pursuant to RSA 91A3, 2:A, the dismissal, promotion, or compensation of any public employee, or the disciplining of such employee, or the investigation of any charges against him or her, unless the employee affected, one, has a right to a public meeting, and two, requests the meeting be open, in which case the request shall be granted. So I'll entertain a motion to go into non-public.
I second it.
No, okay. All right, motion made by Commissioner Whittam, seconded by Commissioner Mello. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, passes unanimously.
Roll
In-
call vote to enter.
Pardon me?
You have to do a roll call vote to enter.
Okay. Roll call vote to enter into non-public. Commissioner Mello?
Yeah.
Yes. Commissioner Whittam, yes. And note, Commissioner Davis is absent.
117?
117.